All right, guys, I'm back. Guys, today you gotta be extra cautious, all right? Extra cautious. Is my mic working? Is everybody in here? Morning cup. 1 2 1 2. Guys,
I hear
one
you,
two.
Jen.
All right, good. All right, be extra cautious today, all right? This is um, this is your SPY right here in front of you. The report came out and we did absolutely nothing. Came up to resistance areas, dipping back down again. Watch your support lines coming down here. Um, let the market give you a direction, all right? I wanted this one right now. The sentiment of the market is still on the heavy side, all right? So are we gonna go as low as we did yesterday? That's the problem right now, okay? Because we could see a little bit of a pull, stop, turn around, and just either grinding sideways, or if we are lucky, we're gonna break over the resistance and see if buyers is gonna come in to push it up. But right now, the buyers are not there. All right, there's nothing there right now. So be extra cautious today. It's not like yesterday right now. Things are looking a little bit different. Okay, so the downside move on the tickers right now could be less. All right, less than yesterday. Right now, Tesla just grinding sideways, just like SPY is. We need to break over the resistance up here for this one to start pushing, or break under your support here on Tesla for a downside move. We want to see if we can break it and pull it all the way down there to a double bottom kind of thing, right? Nvidia. So like I said, the problem is, are we gonna see the kind of move like we had yesterday? And that's doubtful. All right, we could see those computers take over and hold things up and not letting them break. Right now, Nvidia is making a triple bottom down here, doing absolutely nothing as well. I would like to see this Nvidia if we can. Well, problem is SPY is still a little bit on the heavy side, so let's see if we can get a little bit of a pull, hold this support or the next support a little bit lower, curl it, and see if we can pop it again. But like I said, the buyers, all right, they are not there. PLTR. Nice little pull on PLTR coming down to a double bottom down here. So definitely keep an eye on this double bottom. You are coming down here on PLTR. Um, and see if we can hold this support area down here on PLTR, making that double bottom. For an upside move, what's this trend line flag you want to break through? All right. This is your trend line flag for an upside move on PLTR. SMCI, another one that's just dumping and dumping, broke under my support line, going even deeper. So for an upside move, you want to see this one break above that resistance here of what is that? Whoops, wrong there. That's 36.53. You want to break over that resistance for an upside move. Right now, it's just breaking under this support line you have here, going deeper, right? Like everything else is. What else do we have? Let's see. SMCI, uh, NVIDIA, BNTX is showing up here. This one could be a nice short. BNTX has decent range in it. So definitely keep an eye on this BNTX. You want to break under your support here and see if you can pull it. This 95.50 is your support. You want to break that support line for a pull. All right. BNTX. Another one that's showing up here is Snow. Another one that potentially, I mean, it had already beautiful move to the downside. Can it go lower? Of course it can, but right now we need to break under your support for a pull. We are still on the heavy side. So what's your support line on BN on this Snow? Your support is here, and that is that 157.50 is the line you want to break. But look at this flag this Snow is having, right? Beautiful trend line channel. All right, so if you put this is your channel here that Snow is in. So definitely keep an eye on this support line. We want to break for the downside move. We are still on the heavy side to go even deeper. Next support on Snow would be 155.55. 155.55. Next support. For an upside move, you want to break out of this channel. You want to break the
Thank
channel.
you. It's
Uh, Plur, your mic is hot. So you want to break over the channel to get out of it and create a new channel for an upside, right? But beautiful channel on the downside as well. Just like everything else is. I mean, everything is. It doesn't matter if it was uh, coin, coin, right? Whoops, it's not what I wanted. What happened here? That's the way. Coin, right? Another one that's within this channel here on coin. So whether you wanted to come in automatically the channel or not, plur, it doesn't matter. I mean, it takes 2 seconds to create a channel, right? And this is your channel you are right now sitting in. But you are coming down to support here on coin. So you want to see this one break under this support right now at the 191.85. That's your support on coin for a downside move. You break that support, you're gonna go even deeper. But everything is doing exactly the same kind of thing. Yeah, everything is doing the same kind of thing right now, and that's a really, really annoying. So be careful with anything you do today, all right? Move your stops correctly and everything else. The sizing, careful with your sizing as well. Do not trust anything today, all right? Today it's different than any other day. We do not know if we're going to continue or buyers is going to come in and all that, okay? So be cautious today. All right, does anybody else have any other ticker you guys want to talk about? Anything else? Any other tickers? Let me look. Which one? MLGO. MLGO. Uh, all right, so we had a support down here on MLGO, made a triple bottom down there. This is your resistance on MLGO. And right now, what did it do? It just popped and dumped. Um, you definitely want to see a break over that resistance point. Next resistance would be all the way up at the 1270, right? I think. Let me see. 1265 is your next resistance if we're gonna break through. All right. But like I said before, be very cautious today, okay? Very. What you don't want to see is you made a beautiful day yesterday, right? You made a lot of money yesterday and all that. You don't want to give it back today. All right. You don't want to have a red day today when you had such a beautiful day yesterday. All right. So careful with your size, careful with your stops. That's the most important thing today. Any other ticker? All right, guys, we got another 7 more minutes. So right now, things are coming down to support areas like here on SPY, like on Tesla, NVIDIA. All right, you want to break and pull, break and pull, break and pull. Move your stops correctly. All right. Remember yesterday we were talking about how beautiful the pre-market was compared to the opening of so many trades yesterday that they were choppy and didn't really know what it wanted to do before we got the break and pull, right? So be cautious today. Don't assume anything. Right now we have no buyers coming into the market. That's one thing. Does anybody have any other questions? Kajura, got it. Thanks, Kajura. Look how coin is trying to hold here. Look at the spreads on it. They are wide. SPY is coming down to the next level of support. All right, so let's see. Five Finger Freddy. SPY looks like it will resist and head down. Is that what you see? Um, John, the overall market feels soft this year. Yeah, learning is the process, right? Everybody starts from zero, so don't worry about it. Okay, Force. Tesla will be on the radar. Um, Neo? Neo. Oh, the ticker Neo. Neo. Damn, what a dump. Neo sitting at $4. Oh man, that's crazy, right? Yeah, concentrate on Tesla better. Nice pull we are getting right now. When Tesla broke on the support, the same thing goes for Nvidia. The tariffs, Doug, the tariffs. I don't know, man. I don't feel good about it. I don't personally feel good about tariffs. Maybe it's because I'm in Europe, so maybe that's why. So it depends also where you are living, right? I mean, if you are in the US, then tariffs, yeah, right. You want to tariff the whole world, right, and bring business home and stuff like this. But when you are like me in Europe, then not so good, right? So it depends where you are. Yeah, Dean. Right now the market is definitely. But like I said yesterday, don't expect this move we had on the downside yesterday, right? Don't expect that. It's a little bit different the market today.
Hey, Janny,
Are you recommend?
just you know,
Mhm.
real quick here, just about the YouTube channels. We continue to grow. We've had 3,000 views in the last 3 weeks, and we've got over 100 watch hours. It's the 3 weeks we've been running the show quite a bit.
Right. Nice. Kajora, are we also on TikTok and stuff like this?
Not yet. We'll add it in time. We am producing more and more shorts, or what we're going to call it, clips, and then we'll start streaming those over to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, etc.
Cool, man. Well done, Kajora. Great job, man. Recommended courses and books on learning trade day trading. Uh, Pop, I've never read a book. I've never taken any of courses. I know a lot of people have spent a lot of money on books and DVDs and stuff like this. Don't do that. All right, don't do it. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time and waste of money because you're gonna get a lot of bad habits from different traders out there that doesn't know what they're saying. All right. So it's better to concentrate on what we are doing, learn without all this things out there. All right. So be cautious what you do and who you are doing it with. All right. And always use protection. Right. Right now, Spy. Look how Spy's holding. Right. Look at this. You see. Be very very cautious today, guys. I'm telling you. This is not the day like yesterday. PLTR moving up to resistance. Look at coin pushing up. Tesla is pushing up. Let's push here. Breaking over the first resistance. Tesla is having a little bit of issue. Spy doesn't know what he wants to do right now. Spy, come on, Spy, push, man, push. Tesla coming up to the second one. So this is where you want to see that Tesla breakthrough now and push higher, right? The same thing goes for Nvidia. This is where you want to push. Come on, Spy, push. All right, guys, this push we are getting right now, it can be just it can be a fake push. All right, what I mean is it can be the push and then top it off and then just plummet it down again. All right, so be cautious and move your stops up. Whatever you do, move your stops up. Use those lines. All right, stops underneath those lines. Because Spy right now, it's ridiculous what it Spy's doing. Nothing at all. Coin coming down, retesting support. Spy's trying to break on the support here. That's not what we wanted because it would be so much better if we can follow the market like Tesla and Nvidia, get that push up there, top it off, and then pull it down, right? So that's why I'm saying be careful with the rest of the tickers that are pushing right now. We can get this pop and dump, pump and dump. All right, Spy's coming down to the next level of support here, slowly moving down. After this support, if we're gonna break this support, my next support is way down at the 563, 563.70 area on SPY. Do you see what Nvidia just does? Right? Pump, you think you're gonna go long, right? You think you're gonna go long and then pulls on you like this hard. All right, SPY's testing the next. SPY's testing the next here.
Tesla really needs to hold here at WAP, or man, this thing could really tank back down to the lows of the day. If you took any of those shorts that I put out there in the chat, you probably want to start moving your trailing stops here. You get a little bit of a relief rally here off WAP. Needs to hold to get past high a day. Otherwise, we're heading back down.
Thanks, Kajura.
Here's your test level here.
Look at Tesla, man. Look at this. Support resistance, support resistance. Damn, give us a direction for God's sake. Break it. Do something. SPY is trying to hold on to this next level of support. Still on the heavy side. Nvidia is breaking down. Pulling here again. I hope you guys understand what I was talking about. This not trusting the market today. Be very cautious, all right? And all of you guys over there in the on YouTube, if you wanna spread the word about the YouTube, the channel, that would be that would be great, so we can continue what we are doing in here.
Morning, Johnny.
Morning, Plura.
Pending home sales report comes out at 10
10
in
o'clock,
23 minutes.
23 minutes. Got it. Thanks, Plura. PLTR trying to break on the support. Let me show you this PLTR. Look at this, right? We have this channel, right? On PLTR. Look at this. Came up to that resistance area, dump straight went back down again. Look how fast, right? So that's why right now we are trying to hold on that support area. So that's why I'm saying be very, very cautious today. This is how you are giving the money back to the market that you earned yesterday on this great day we had, right? Nice, Kajura. Well done, man. By still pulling here. Coin broke on the support. PLTR trying to break on the support. The other one that we had on this uh, what is happening? Definitely not.
Jenny, a bit of a slower trade, but both GM and Ford have been bleeding this morning.
Ford. Yeah, nice pull there. GM. Nice. Like, look at this. PLTR is trying to hold here. Tesla is doing absolutely nothing right now. Still flagging on Tesla. It's not giving it up right now. Right now, Tesla is having some psychological issues. Doesn't know what it wants to do.
Low of day, low of pre-market. On it, Jenny, push it down.
Push it down. Step on it. Sit on it. Do something. Do something, man. Come on. It's mine. It's mine. You understand? It's mine. That was funny. Good old days, right? Mm. Days. Mm. I mean, my NVIDIA next support line is all the way down to 109 area. That's my next support on NVIDIA. We got all the way down to 109, so we got plenty of room to go. Just like I said before, my support on SPY is at 563.70. My next support on SPY. So let me show you SPY. It's all the way down here. Down here is where my next line is, right? Of support. So we got plenty of room to go down to, but the market is unreliable. All right. Doesn't mean we're gonna go down there because the market is unreliable. It's not moving fast enough. It's crawling. It doesn't have the momentum. Right now it doesn't know what to do. That's how I read the market right now. It doesn't know, should I go down? Should I go up? I don't know where I am. I don't know what I am, where I'm going. It's confused totally. And that's why you need to be very, very cautious because it's going to chop you up, right? It's going to chop you. Just like Tesla is, oh, it's breaking down, boop, pushing up again, right? Now you think it's going to push up, it's going to dump again. But, but if you were in, let's say you want to trade this NVIDIA now, right? Let's say you are trading NVIDIA now, this uh, pop and dump. Let's say you even took the pop and dump, right? You even took that, right? How much better would it have been if you were taking it up there in pre-market? How much better would have been? How much more safer it would have been if you have traded it in pre-market? Just a little bit. You don't need to take a lot of size, just a little bit. But it's much safer than this right now, right? Do you guys understand how pre-market is important? Right now, PLGR is holding it under that support we broke. So we are under support on PLGR here. Came up, touched that PLGR resistance line now. Still holding it under. Tesla is coming up to the next resistance here. Next resistance coming up. SPY still pulling nice, but too slow. Too slow. Almost there on Tesla. Almost there. Ding, 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 ding. Tesla hitting the next resistance. Take some profit. Move your stops up. If you are trading Tesla. NVIDIA is trying to make a little bit of a curl here. Watch your resistance to break above resistance for an upside move. Be very, very cautious now. You need to break and you need to get volume behind it. You need to get that SPY with you. If you can get that SPY with you to break over that resistance for a push, then we will take the whole market up with it, right? Break over and start pushing on SPY, but right now it's not doing it, yeah? Give us a little bit of a pop and stop pulling back down again. Just like PLTR, it doesn't know what it wants right now. Coin was a nice break on coin. Look how it broke under that support here, broke under your channel. Bye bye. Came down to this level down here on coin. So it gave us a nice little pull on coin, not very satisfactory, not too much, but a little bit. A little bit. Tesla's giving us a little bit of a pullback of that resistance. Buy is trying. Buy is trying. Come on, SPY. Nice breakout on the Nvidia, broke over the first resistance, trying to break over the second one. Come on, SPY, push, 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 you lazy. What's a VWAP? Oh, the VWAP. Uh, well, Dean, I know what it is. I am not using it. Other people are using it. I am not the right person to talk about the VWAP. This Kajora will talk, can explain to you what a VWAP is, Dean. It's the weighted moving average. That's Kajora will explain to you later. Right now, SPY is having issues, huh? Come on, SPY. Push through, man. Look how Tesla is holding support, holding resistance. Just like down here, we're holding support, holding resistance. Push through. Now we are holding this support and that resistance. Very confusing today, isn't it? And guys, if you see what is happening around, look at Apple, right? Look at this, Apple. How are you going to trade this, right? This is going nowhere, nowhere at all. There's no trade here, no trade. All right, that's Apple. Look at MSTR, MSTR, right? This is the opening, right? There's no trade here. Just being stupid. Guys, if there is anything you don't understand, like Dean was asking me what a VWAP is, I mean, you can just Google it. You're gonna get the information you're looking for, right? Um, it's not a big deal. All right, Nvidia is coming up to the next resistance. Now, this resistance is important. All right, this resistance you're coming up to on Nvidia is important before we can push it up to the next one. You're hitting it right now, trying to push over. SPY barely made it, barely making it over that resistance. Still, the buyers that are coming in on the market right now are thin. All right, still thin. Come on, Nvidia, push through, man. Push. So, guys, how do you like them apples today compared to yesterday, huh? Totally different market, right? Coming up to the next resistance here. Tesla is retrying this 278. Look how slow the market is compared to yesterday, right? Still, don't trust anything today. Don't trust your longs. Don't trust anything right now. Just because we are getting a little bit of a pop doesn't mean we're going to continue the upside move. Can easily turn around and pull again. Coin is trying to come up to the first resistance here on coin, breaking through right now. Boom. Look at this pop right now. We got everywhere, right? Look at the pop on SPY, on Nvidia, on coin, getting that pop, right? Just because of what's happening right now, coming up to the next resistance here, retesting. Again, do not trust anything 100% right now. Move your stops up. Yeah, thanks, Condense. All right, so Nvidia is coming up to the next resistance here, retesting So you want to break over this resistance now to be able to push it higher. Tesla trying as well to push through. Mm. Coming up to the next resistance here on SPY. Take profit if you ain't anything right near right now, okay? Take some profit off. Pew pew. All right, guys, you are coming up and creating this double top here on the SPY right now, okay? SPY is double topping. Longs. Coming down to the first support here on Tesla.
Hey, Janny, you see MLGO?
MLGO. I think we were talking about oh, Milko. Yeah, oof. Nice move on Milko. MLGO. It's a beautiful move. All right, let me put resistance and support lines on this one. Uh, MLGO. This is your support and resistance lines on it, hitting resistance here. So let's see if we can get one more push out of it. One more push. MLGO. So you want to see if you can break it over that resistance here. Thanks, Kajora.
Thank Malik in the comments section in Discord. He's the one who caught it.
Oh, Malik. Thanks, Malik. Beautiful move. So what's this resistance on MLGO? This 1650? Um, I would like to see one more push, but be very, very cautious here. All right. I would like to see one more push and break over that resistance here, but it is a very, very risky place right now. All right. Very risky. SPY is just glued up there on this one. So be careful though, because with all this push that we are getting right now in the market, All right, could be a beautiful short later on. Okay, on your Tesla and your Nvidia, your SPY, and all the rest. Here comes the push on MLGO. Come on, push, 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 push. All right, we said one more push, right? Come on, push it higher. A little bit more, a little bit more. Come on, a little bit more.
No, this is not an algorithm. Great question, though.
Slowly coming up to the next resistance here. 1844, my next resistance is. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Almost there.
All right, I'm all out MLGO other than like 1%.
Yeah, take some profit off. Take some profit off, man. Almost there. Ding, 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 ding. All right, hitting the next resistance here on MLGO. Take some profit off. Move your stops. Leave some on the table and see if you can push it through. All right. Ooh, look at this pullback. Offer resistance straight away. Damn. Mm. Come on, get it up there again. Get it up there. Come on, get it up there again. Get it up. Get it up. Get it up. Come on, come on. Get it up there. Mm. Come on. Get it up. Get it up. Get it up. Come on. Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Retesting resistance here. Retesting resistance. Come on. A little bit more. Push. Push through, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Push. Move your stops up, all right? We are hitting that resistance area. Can get one more push out of it. That would be perfect. But we need to break over that resistance line, all right? That's why we said take some profit off. Red, good morning, Red.
Morning, Red.
All right, guys, what can I say? We nailed that resistance, right? We wanted one more push, we got it, but it's having a little bit issues breaking over that resistance right now. Mhm. But well done. Well done, Malik. So let's see if it's going to hold that support line down there, right? Use support.
LGO, nice pullback. You got to get to 1688 for the current daily 23.
All right, getting a little bit of a pullback here on it. Look how old SPY is holding it up here. They're holding it up here on SPY. Mm.
Let me
Glued
take
to
a
that
peek at Tesla
resistance.
here. It's been chipping away at the 280. This might be the chance.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it doesn't break over it here in the next 5 minutes, you're probably looking for a short. But the next five, if it does break over it, I'm looking for some higher PTs over 280. Let's see, I got 280.98, and the survey says 294.92.
Thanks. Kajuna, thanks. Right now, MLGO is still holding it here. They're holding it above that support line. It's still, even though we are coming to a little bit of heaviness, but as long as it doesn't break under support, gonna create a flag again.
About 95% of Tesla long. It hit that PT I just mentioned over. So now we want to look for if it holds. Shoot, what was it? 284.92.
Yeah, it's also coming up to my next resistance here, Kajuna. So I would like to see this one push through resistance here now. Mm. All right, so let's see where our next resistance on Tesla is. Damn. All right, the next resistance we have would be all the way up here at the 83.74 before we're gonna come up to the next one of 88.15 area. So these are my resistances on Tesla.
All right, I'm getting out of more Tesla long here. We're within $1.50 of that final PT I have.
Well done, Gajura. Beautiful. Hitting the next resistance here. SPY is also coming up to the next resistance. Push through. All right, we are coming down to the first support here on MLGO. So let's see what MLGO wants to do. We are on the heavy side right now. So let me zoom in so you guys can see it better. So I want to see this last breath on Tesla, right? So last push, last breath out of Tesla before we're going to get a pullback on it. MLGO right now is holding that support line.
I'd like a downward target on Tesla of 281.36, hold, and then push up to the 284.92.
Got it.
Out 95% of the Tesla short here.
MLGO is holding support here, guys. So let's see if it's going to manage to stay above it.
Out 95% of the long here. We're within about a buck of that final PT.
Getting a little bit of a pop here on MLGO of that support. Don't trust it, all right? Don't trust their upside move right now on MLGO. All right, this is the last breath I wanted out of Tesla. So let's see if Tesla's going to turn around here. All right, this is the area when I want to turn around that Tesla and pull it now. All right. So right now you are looking for a curl for a downside move. So if you are in it on the long side, definitely take some profit off. Move your stops up and all that. All right. Just because I'm saying I want something doesn't mean it's going to happen, right? MLGO still holding. So definitely keep an eye on your MLGO, guys. Holding still, flagging. All right, this is your flag here. If I can. This is your flag that MLGO is doing right now. Yes, beautiful move, Gajora. Well done, PLTR. So what's that spy to break under this support line now, all right? You want to curl, downside move. You want to break that support for a pull. Tesla is, spy is stuck at this resistance area right now.
All right,
Stuck
Tesla
at it.
just hit my
Nice.
final upward PT.
Well done, Gajora.
Well, nothing much you can do. Wow.
Janie, from
Holy
here,
smokes.
the next one I've got is 291, basically. Your thoughts?
Mine is way up there. Mine is at the 288, 288.25, all the way up
Nothing.
there.
To the retreat. You're gonna go to another retreat, and then I can't even go to the Blackpink concert.
Jose, your mic is hot.
Oh,
Getting a little bit of a push here on Milko, MLGO. Move your stops up on Tesla. Don't let it break under your support line, all right? You're moving your stops. Nvidia hitting the next resistance here. Tesla is breaking through. So my next resistance on Tesla is up here at the 88.15 area. My next resistance. Milko is still holding, or at least trying to. Getting a little bit of a pullback here on Nvidia, coming down to the first support. Careful with Tesla up here. Same thing goes for Nvidia. Last breath on it for a pullback. Same thing goes for Mr. Spy. Look at how MLGO is still holding. Bastards are still holding it. They're not letting it drop right now. Kajora, are you thinking about shorting this Tesla a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, good.
2.
Good. MLGO trying here. It is trying. What's the volume coming in? 400 plus thousand. Doesn't have. It does have decent volume in it.
Happy trail.